What up, what up? Welcome back to ReeCee's World. What up, everybody? We got another video today where I'm gonna teach you how to do something you may not know how to do, and that's copyright your music. You have to copyright your music. You have to. No, I don't care. No, you can't do the poor man's copyright. You can't write a letter to yourself and do it. You gotta freaking actually do it at copyright.gov. You know why? Because you gotta protect yourself. Stop being cheap. It's only $55 to copyright 10 songs. It's literally $5.50 per song. So we're gonna learn how to do it because sometimes it's hard to navigate. I'm gonna actually copyright my own music that I haven't copywritten because I got a lot of unreleased music that I just haven't got around to copywriting. But I actually used to copyright right after I left the studio. Like after the song was done or whatever, I copyrighted it. You could copyright an idea, like a form of idea. You could copyright your melodies. You can copyright your melody. So if someone wants to steal your melody, that shit can be copywritten before there's even words. Like you copyright anything. Like, so I'm gonna teach you how to copyright your music because I kind of walked myself through it and learned how to do it, and I'm gonna walk you through it too. You like my hair? All right, so I'm gonna teach you how to copyright your music.
All right, so we're right here on the copyright.gov website. So I actually had an account before, but if you don't update your password every 2 months, they actually delete your account. So I have to make a new account. So you go over to register, you log in, and you're a new user, so go ahead and click that, make a new account. So you put in your information, you put in your address. Then you go over to start registration. So right here, you're gonna have the different applications that you could do. So that's if you need to do a group of work. So right here, you see you could submit up to 10 songs. They have to be unpublished though. They cannot be published songs. You must provide a separate title for each work. No more than 10. They have to be the same type of work. So it has to be all songs or all poems, or they have to be created by the same author or co-author. So that's big. So if you have different producers for different songs, you cannot do that. Those are all the rules basically. So read all of that. Move on to the next page. Okay. So now we're going to go back because we're only going to do one song right now. So I have to go to standard application. You can actually do publish songs through a standard application. So if you already published your song, you have to do one at a time. All right, so we're on this page. It's basically telling you all the rules for this one. All right, so now that you checked and you made sure you meet the criteria, you can go ahead and start the registration. Okay, so you have to select the type of work. I selected sound recording because I am copywriting the instrumental as well as my lyrics and melodies over top of the instrumental. So if you're only doing the music, then do work of the performing arts. If you're doing the recording of that work, then do sound recording. If it's just a recording and you're not copywriting the beat behind it, then do sound recording. Now, if you're doing both, the musical work and the lyrics, then you have to do sound recording and select what you're specifying on the next page. So you're going to have to at least select title of work being registered at least once. So that's what I'm going to select, title of work being registered. The title of this one is my single All Nighters, which is dropping on Black Friday.
So we got All Nighters sitting there, so we're going to continue to the next page. Answer the question, has the work been published or not? So it is not published because it'll be dropping on Black Friday. If it's after Black Friday, go stream that. So go ahead and select no on that. And then you're going to put in the year of completion. This was made in 2020 during quarantine. Oh, there is no pre-registration number, so I'm going to leave that blank and continue. On this page, you're going to name the authors of the work. So in this case, it's going to be me and the producer. Shout out to YDMBSM. Okay, so go ahead and put in your name, your info. So this is where you're going to specify what part of the sound recording you did if you are copywriting a full song. So for me, I did the lyrics and the melody, so I'm going to put that in the other box. So you go ahead and save that. Now I'm going to add the producer who goes by YDMBSM. Make sure y'all follow him, he's super dope. So you see it asks, is this a work for hire? So I'm not his employer. I didn't just hire him to do this. He's a producer. So I put no on the work for hire. Here's where you're going to say what part the producer or whoever else played in it and he did the music. So I put music in that box. Now we got both of us on here. We're going to move on to the next page. Here is where you state who is a copyright claimant of the work. So that would be myself and the producer. So there goes my info. You got to put in your little fake address or your real address for you. So now I'm going to put in his info as well. So I'll put in his name and address. So now we're going to move on to the next page again. On this next page, you're going to have the option to limit your claim if there's any pre-existing material in your works. Like say there's, I don't know, a sample or anything that's pre-copyrighted, then you have the option to limit that. I'm going to leave that blank since I do not have any pre-existing material in there. So we're on the next page, and here is where you will put in the contact information for the person regarding copyright management. So I'm going to go ahead and put in my own contact information and my name. Moving on to the next page. So if the Copyright Office has any questions about this application, you put in a contact information of the person they would contact. So I'm going to go ahead and put in myself again. On this next page, you're going to put in the address where you want the certificate to be mailed. So you actually will get a certificate in the mail showing that your application went through and you are fully copyrighted. On this next page, you will select if you need to do any special handling. So if you need like them to expedite it or anything like that, you have that option. It will cost $800 and it's not even guaranteed that they will get to it in 5 business days. So, I mean, if you got it like that, go for it. If not, then just go ahead and go to the next page. So on this page, you're actually going to be confirming that you have the right to be copywriting this music. So yes, I do own All Nighters, so I will be able to do that. I do have the right, so I'm going to put my name in, check the box, and move on to the next page. All right, so on this last page, you're going to be checking and making sure everything is correct. So you cannot make changes after this page. If you do mess up, you'll have to start a new application. So make sure everything's correct. As long as it is, then just go ahead and add that to your cart at the top. Okay, so once it's in your cart, you'll be able to make the purchase. It is going to be $65 for the one song, or up to 10 songs if you do the other application. So you can get to select your method of payment. So you will get that payment successful as long as the payment works. Now you can go ahead and upload your music. So here goes All Nighters. I'll go ahead and upload that. Hit the blue button to start the upload. See that green bar? All right, now upload is complete. Now I'll click the green button on the right, and that completes the application. So you can click there for more information. You can get extra information there, technical assistance, all that. And also they tell you how long you can expect. Okay, so as you see right here, the average claim that does not require correspondence can take 2.2 months. But if they do need correspondence, it can take 4.4 months. And that's for an electronic claim. So you can be expecting your copyright paper in the mail in the next couple months. So that completes the video. I just wanted to thank you guys so much for tuning into ReeCee's World, where you take back control of your creativity, career, and catalog. Make sure you subscribe. We post new videos every Wednesday, and it's a vibe. So thank you so much for joining. I appreciate y'all. Like, comment, let me know what you thought, and let me know if this worked for you.
I make it look so easy, yeah. On time, that's why niggas acting crazy, yeah. All night I was working while you sleeping, yeah. All night I was working while you sleeping, yeah. While you sleeping, yeah. Make it look so easy, yeah. On time, that's why niggas acting crazy, yeah. All night I was working. locomotive.